Every day you wake up, not gonna be a good day, but every day it's a blessing. Now get up and get some money, get your mind right. Big motion.
This is your daily reminder that literally nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Not even in the slightest. Sure, people might look at you and judge for like 2 seconds, no matter what you're doing. It might be something crazy, it might be something that's rational. But for the most part, they've got a million other things that they got to worry about on a day-to-day basis, and you simply are not one of them at all. So do what you want to do. Do it out in the open. I'm just gonna lay here for a bit, just to drive the point home even more. People probably think you're crazy. Let them. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? I don't. You shouldn't either.
Can you just be your weird self, please? Because I know that you are. Because I'm weird. And everyone that I've met at a personal level is also weird. So what are we doing trying to act like we're not weird?
Days seem sometimes as if they'll never end.
So,
tell these kids out here,
so
they're
that was the
fucking
thing.
27 years old and they think their life's over.
Here's what I say.
Thank you.
Here's what I say. My philosophy is yes. Never say no. No is N-O. N-O are the first two letters of the word nothing. If you say yes, even if it's a horrible experience, you learn something, and nothing moved me forward from making decisions not to do something. You don't say no. I just jump at things. Just jump at things. And you know what? You're going to fuck up. And things are going to hurt. And it's going to be bad. But more good is going to come out of it. No pain, no gain.
Yes.
You got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think it's just like, I think for me, I just like realizing I just got to let things be, Just let this, like, sometimes you try to plan, you try to think of this, and you can have some planning and stuff like that, but just to take a step back and just let things be sometimes,
Yeah, soak in the moment.
Yeah, just give things a chance to be a little bit more and see what happens, It's hard for me to sometimes,
like, are you a person that you don't, you realize the good times after you're out of the good times type?
Yeah, I have so many, carrying different expectations or hoping this happens, just like some of it's just like, hey, man, just let it be, and just that God's got you here for a reason, and that this is what's going on, and that everything's going to be okay, even though you might have different ideas and stuff, that everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Dude, you remember the first time that you ever saw a tit when you were a kid or not?
You need to stop letting people squeeze you. If you're just doing it because it's the path of least resistance or even worse, you just don't want to upset someone, so you're doing something you don't necessarily like doing, let me be the one to tell you that you only have so much juice to squeeze, and pretty soon you're going to run out. And I just don't want to see you, being this pruny old man that has all these regrets when you could have just valued the juice you had in the first place.
Just do what you do, and they'll find you. When you think of the audience, if you overanalyze the audience, maybe this is not good for you people, the audience, to hear, but if I'm doing it to please each and every person, I'll dilute who I am, and then it becomes about the power that you have rather than trying to use my power for my art form. Just do what you do, and they'll find you. Everything I was ever expelled for, hit for, or punished for seems to be what I get paid for today.
Hey, look at me. Yeah, down here. You need to stop giving so much weight and energy to how other people view you. Only you have an accurate perception of yourself. I mean, they don't know what's going on in there. People love you, but they can't conceptualize your mission. So they might sow doubt in your mind because of their own feelings and experience. You must not listen. At the end of it all, will you feel better that you let other people run your life, or that you ignored their judgment and followed your gut? It's you against you. Don't hide your goals. Don't dampen your shine. You must stick to the mission and avoid the noise that surrounds you. It's simple. And you might say, oh, you're just a turnip. Well, turnips are full of vitamin C, A, K, potassium, and talk real shit. Wake up, America.
You need to stop trying to please everyone, because when you try to please everyone, you're not going to do that, and because it's impossible. So you just need to try to please yourself. Some people won't be pleased, but some people will be.
and those are the people that you want to stick with.
Sit with it. Sit with it. Sit with it. Even though you want to run. Even when it's heavy and difficult. Even though you're not quite sure of the way through. Healing happens by feeling.
I don't trust myself. I have no idea of what my input is. Yeah, I guess.
It's like, and I'm talking to both of us here, decisions don't need to be that deep. Everything isn't a contract that you're signing. It's just stepping forward, not in the right direction, but just not being stagnant. And it's hard. I'll sometimes spend an hour figuring out what I'm supposed to eat for lunch. And it's just, it doesn't matter. So much, most things don't matter. But we are fortunate enough to not consciously always recognize that. The fact that you're stressed about not knowing what to put on the wall, like fucking what a luxury.
Yeah, I like that.
There's this quote that I heard one time, and it's like, the magic that you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding. And I just thought that, like, man, that, hang on one second. Sorry. I just was thinking, like, man, that is powerful. Just go finish the thing that you gotta do, that the little guy inside of you says, finish the project, because you're gonna feel better about yourself if you do it. Unless you need like a nap first, then take a nap.
There may be sometimes things that get in the road in front of you, those roadblocks, whether they're actually real or it's something that maybe you came up with in your silly little head, and you have to say, okay, well, who put this here? And maybe you realize you're the one who put it there. Maybe it wasn't really there, and sort of something you sort of put there on your own, and you go, you know what, I have a couple options here. I could either step on the side of this roadblock here, or I can go through it, and whichever one you choose is okay, and it's the right decision because it's the one you made. And I think that is beautiful, and I support you. Can I have one bite of your hair, please?
You were not created to suck on air. I don't know whoever told you that. You were not created to suck on air. You were created to move mountains. You, specifically. Every room you walk into, you change the atmosphere. Get back on your assignment. Get back on your assignment. I don't know what it is, Ken. I don't know what it is. I'm stressed out. I just don't know what my purpose is. Shh. This month, you're going to figure it out. You need to have the eyes to see. You need to have the ears to hear.
I hate that no one tells you that getting better feels like you're getting worse. Because hear me out. Isn't it so weird that when you're learning something new, you feel dumb before you're wise? When you start working out, you feel weak before you're strong. When you're facing your fears, you feel terrified before you're brave. In order to heal, you need to suffer. In order to have peace, you need to experience chaos. Which means that life disguises growth as failure and progress as pain. So the mantra I live by is that if it's hard, it matters. Because becoming is messy. It breaks who you were to make room for who you're meant to be. So you don't build strength by feeling powerful. You build strength by showing up when you feel powerless. So if you feel tired or uncertain or behind, you're in the middle of becoming and just around the corner from success. When you get there, you'll turn around and realize that you couldn't have found yourself without getting lost first.